Objection! Herzlich willkommen zu Extended Investigations!
Oh, so schön.
In der Wild Wild West Area. Wir sind back mit unserer Cat da links.
Das bin ich.
Cedric ist die Cat. Oder Sigma. Ich habe Sigma kennengelernt, Leute.
Looks like we got the boot again!
With land safe, the focus of the investigation will shift solely into murder.
You mean the infighting between the kidnappers?
Yes, and also the identity of the remaining kidnapper.
Miles, my boy! Nee, warte. Miles, my boy!
Oh, und die Frau.
Tell me it's true! Tell me that you really found my boy!
Yes, Mr. Amano, we found him earlier in the stadium.
And my little Hans is unhurt?
It's not exactly a picture of perfect health, but his life is not in danger. He's being questioned right now by Agent Lang.
Poor Lance. It must have been so horrible for him. Locked up like a...
The fucking butt plug ring.
Like if you remember the butt plug ring. Lance Amano.
Miles, my boy, I can't thank you enough.
It was nothing. I didn't even do anything.
I'm still in shock over what happened to Oliver. But I have to say, I'm relieved that Lance is alright. Oh, that's right. I mustn't forget to pass this on to Lance as soon as the police are finished with him.
A letter? A letter?
Oh, the way Lance is being chased after a woman reminds me of someone I know.
Miles Edgeworth.
I almost can't believe we received yet another love letter, you know, Miles Edgeworth. You fucking piece of beauty! Here, take a look for yourself.
Isn't this a breach of confidentiality?
Yeah.
It's a very simple love letter. My dear Lance Amano, may I come see you again? Your beloved Viola.
Tenderländer Loan Company!
Okay, du kennst Tenderländer noch nicht.
Oh, hey, let me see. That's really weird. It's from a loan company, Tenderländer. Looks more like a collection build to me.
Gott, das ist ein riesiger Spoiler für dich. Ich weiß, wer Viola ist und ich weiß auch, was Tenderländer ist.
Das freut mich doch.
Ich gucke, ob ich dazu was erzählen muss oder nicht.
He loves me not. He loves me not. Oh, that's what 12 won? No, you can't give up, Lauren. Just one more try.
Excuse me, but I can't help but feel a bit sorry for all the flowers you've gone through.
I suppose if they were me, then...
I believe you said that you are Lance's girlfriend when we first met, correct?
Yes, I am, but... Oh, it's not like we both think of each other as lovers. But he did give me this ring, so I guess we're not just friends either. I mean, because this isn't just any ordinary ring.
Das ist einer aus dem fucking Kaugummi-Automaten.
It tastes so sweet when you lick it. It's
Oh
so
mein
wonderful.
Gott, das ist wirklich einer.
You mean to tell me that he gave you a lollipop ring?
So, which is it? Have you guys not decided if you're going out, or is it just one-sided?
Decided? Shouldn't the parties involved naturally just know?
Oh, hat sie one-decided gesagt?
My father used to work for Mr. Amano. And so Lance and I grew up together. I said it out loud.
I don't see how that's anything to be embarrassed about. So your father was an employee of the Amano group. What did he do?
I heard his job was to fly around the world. On Pegasus.
Pegasus?
Oh, Pegasus was the name of the airplane. The airplane belonged to the company.
You had me there for a second.
But now, it's all changed. My father, he isn't around anymore.
Oh, I see.
About 10 years ago, he rode in Pegasus off to somewhere and never returned.
Riding to Pegasus to whereabouts unknown. Sounds like the stuff legends are made of. Hat einfach ein Flugzeug gekidnappt.
Wann war das? Am 10. September.
It's been so long, I don't think it... Jesus Christ, I don't think I'd recognize it if we were ever to meet again.
I'm so sorry, Lauren.
But I won't give in to the sadness. I have to live. Yes, Lauren, live.
Fucking no. Fucking your
About
father.
this incident, 9/11.
Incident? But isn't the kidnapping already... Oh. The other one.
Der aber Kidnapping.
I've been here the whole time, so I'm afraid I don't know much about any other incident.
How did you come to know that Lawrence had been kidnapped?
Oh, that's because of my woman's intuition.
You based everything on that?
Emergency Meeting, ich glaube, sie ist der Imposter.
I know everything when it comes to my lands. It's really strange. It really must be destiny.
She started fantasizing again.
Okay.
So, what are you going to do now, Mr. Edgeworth?
We already established that this woman's father was involved in 9/11, so there's a good chance that the killer is the other kidnapper. It's my duty to figure out who this other person is. I believe there's one location that might hold a clue or two. Der Kidnappers Hideout?
Ja.
Das ist der Isolation Room. Ist doch das gleiche, oder?
Ja, ich glaube schon irgendwie so.
The obvious location is the Kidnappers Hideout.
But we're still not allowed in, remember?
Agent Lang and his men should be done with this area. In that case, there's no harm in asking that officer over there to let us in. Welchen? Let's Edgeworth walk over there.
Der Blau. Madison Lee.
What do you have to report? Sir, nothing unusual out of the ordinary, sir. Where have I heard such redundancy before? Is it possible for you to let us take a look inside? Sir, roger, sir.
Nice.
Was that easy? I was implying hassle-free. Are you certain? Didn't Agent Lang order you not to allow me in? Sir, that's true, sir, but... Detective Gumshoe asked me personally to let you in, sir. I couldn't refuse a request from him.
Gumshoe, der. Wow, looks like Detective Gumshoe has a following.
Furthermore, I was asked to give this document to you, sir. What is this? Hat sex.
Oh, damn.
The man in this picture, isn't this Mr. Oliver Deacon?
But the name here says Colin Devoray.
Ich lese mal ganz kurz vor. Whereabouts unknown after his escape from Penn E. Dent Prison. Stole a gun from a guard during his escape. We thought he might head for where his wife and his daughter are. Despite our surveillance, he has yet to show up.
Oh, that's
That's the same name as the one on the back of the pendant. It appears that Colin Devoray was his real name. What's this? He was convicted in a case 10 years ago and was sent to prison. Ist der Vater von Jesper?
What? Then what was he doing here?
Apparently he broke out of jail and then just vanished. He's the avatar. He must have become Oliver Deacon to cover up the fact that he was an escaped felon.
Fand ich das einfach so schlecht, weil das einfach nur fucking, wie war's nochmal, Palindrom? Nee. Anagramm? Anagramm, Palindrom? Ja. Palindrom war das andere. Palindrom war Otto.
Ja, genau.
Now I'm not sure what's going on anymore.
Is there some sort of link between the victim's past and this current case? These police documents are rather detailed. I should take the time to give them a thorough read eventually. It's fine. Let's focus on one thing at a time, starting with the kidnapper's hideout.
Yeah, I agree. We should investigate first. Think later.
More than thinking things through, I think you should try remembering things first. Now then, if you could please unlock the door, officer. It was unlocked up until a little while ago, but since then, the door's been wide open, sir. I'm not sure I follow what it is you're saying. Can't you explain in a bit more detail? Sir, the door was locked down tight when they went to check out the room. So they got about 10 officers to help out and break the door down, sir. I see. I guess that means I get Agent Lang's leftovers. Well, let's see what we find. Okay, andere Frage.
Ja.
Wenn Oliver Deacon wirklich,
Colin
Devoray wirklich der Vater von der
So.
Ollen ist, hätte sie es nicht gemerkt, wenn seine Leiche in der Garage direkt hinter ihr liegt, so.
Ja, vielleicht hat sie ihn sogar gekillt. Wer weiß.
Oh. Es geht
Die
hier noch
beiden sind die
weiblich.
Kidnapper
Du hast
und
recht.
genau, die beiden sind die Kidnapper und wer weiß, vielleicht hat sie ihren Vater gekillt.
Wir werden es herausfinden. So, this is where the kidnappers planned their foul deed.
While you were tied up, I studied the blade.
Okay, please. Must you bring that up again? Now then, down to business. There might still be some clues left in this room. Let's try to find out what we can of the other kidnapper's identity. Ich liebe es, wenn es so gut passt, ey.
Ja.
Unused folding chairs lean against the wall in their folded state.
Wow, whoever lined these up did it perfectly. They're not even a single hair off. I'd feel bad using these because it'd be like stealing the perfection away.
I suspect... Fuck. I suspect...
Edgeworth, are you alright?
I suspect it's more like you wouldn't want to be the one to put them away. Ist das der Spiegel aus dem Horrorhaus? Kommt mir irgendwie bekannt vor.
Watch out, Mr. Edgeworth!
It's a broken mirror. It probably came from the haunted house. Why is it here? Are they planning to repair it? Blue Badger Photo Rally. A sign advertising the photo rally, something I have absolutely no interest in.
Yeah, but I do! And I'm going to get my hands on the rest of the Badger family, you'll see!
She definitely brings a decidedly different atmosphere to criminal investigation.
Juhu!
Let's jump! Okay, wir können uns den Tisch anschauen. Da ist ein Schlüssel oder sowas noch übrig. I wonder what this key is too.
You got me.
It reminds me of the key we found in the other room.
That's it? This must be the key for one of those trapdoors.
That wasn't a trapdoor. You only call it one because you quite literally jumped into it.
Hey, but it isn't what you're supposed to do when you see one.
I'm not having this conversation with you. Okay, wir haben 3 Cups für 3 Kidnappers wahrscheinlich.
Reden wir doch lieber über Leitern, Trittleitern.
Cheap Styrofoam Cups.
Looks like only 3 cups were used.
Gibt's vielleicht noch einen Secret 4. Kidnapper? Wer weiß. Folding chairs, and by the looks of it, they were probably used by the kidnappers.
There are 3 chairs set around the table.
Okay. Wir haben noch eine Map hier von dem ganzen Ding. A poster of Gatewater Land is stuck on this wall. Intrigue, fun, prestige. Gatewater Land has it all, and it's waiting for you. It's not especially catchy, is it? Okay, und eine Kaffeemaschine, die wir nicht anklicken können. Fantastisch. Gesundheit.
Sorry, Edgeworth. Hatte was in der Nase.
Uh-huh. You sneeze like a grown man, Kay. Beyond this door.
Is what a kidnappers held you after getting the jump on you.
Must you keep reminding me?
But it's the room where I got to see your awesome face.
You didn't need to remind me of that mortifying moment either. You saw me not. Oh, da liegt was im Ding. Ist es der Bad Badger? This must be where they disposed of old and worn costumes. Or not.
So, that's so sad. Can we get 10 likes?
It would seem that they throw the costumes away in pieces.
Das ist der Bad Badger,
das
glaube
ist
ich.
der Bad Badger. Wir hatten ja den Kopf im anderen Raum drin. Interessant. So, hier sind Fässer oder sowas?
Oh, they have barrels like these just outside.
Yes. And?
Well, I don't know. I know I already asked you when we were out there, but if these were real, what would you put in them?
There's an expectant gleam in her eyes that I'm about to dash.
Please, tell me!
What have we here?
Looks like a sword. A broken sword.
One would call it even a broken blade. Strange. Why would it be broken like that? That's true, I guess. Swords don't usually break on their own.
That's true. Most of the time.
Alright then, let's think about it in this way. What if someone shoved it up their ass? Maybe it broke when someone was trying to use it for or on something.
An ass.
Hypotheticals aren't going to get us anywhere. I need to shove it up in my ass as soon as possible.
Perhaps we should think about it more on it later. After you show. Hey, there's a trapdoor in this room too.
It's not a trapdoor, it's an entrance to an underground passage, Kay.
I know that!
The door leading to the outside world was locked, so Lance must have escaped his prison through here. Können wir nicht reingehen? Schade.
Kannst du mit Kay noch was reden?
Nee, mit Kay können wir glaube ich nie, oder? Wenn sie hier in diesem
Musst du nicht
Partnermodus
auf
ist.
klicken oder so?
Nee, das ist
so.
für Hilfestellung.
Ah.
So, wir haben Logic, aber die drei Stühle bekommen, nicht wahr? So, wir haben 3 Cups, Broken, Prop Sword und die Falling Chairs.
Mein Dump Brain würde genau das connecten, ja.
Let's connect it with our dumb brain. The common denominator between the cups and folding chairs is the number 3. Speaking of which, I'm 3 years old.
Dreifaltigkeit. Gott ist der Kidnapper.
The blue badger must be God, and the bad badger is the sins, and the purple badger is Jesus. The number of missing costumes is also 3.
Wait, but I thought there were only 2 kidnappers.
Indeed, something isn't adding up, literally. Is it possible there's a 3rd kidnapper that Lance didn't see? Ja. Ja. Aber... Ja. Ja.
Toll.
Ja, schon.
Ja, super. Oh mein Gott, ich hab noch eine ganz wilde These, du.
Okay, hauen Sie raus.
Lance war einfach dabei. Die waren einfach alle 3 am Chillen, um halt irgendwie Geld zu bekommen.
Ja, das könnte sein.
Oh. Nachher bin ich so komplett falsch.
This door is thoroughly broken thanks to the police who forced it open.
Ah, okay.
Nice. Sieht aber noch Schwert hier unten.
Looks like a sword. A broken sword.
Strange. Why would it be broken like that? Why would I repeat everything the same way I did before?
That's true! That's true, you should shove it up your ass again.
Yeah, maybe I should, really.
Maybe it will get us further.
So, das sieht hier gebrochen aus, I guess.
That doorknob handle thingy is looking pretty beat up.
I suppose that's where it happens when 10 officers break their way in with brute force.
Hey, that's odd. The lock on this is completely fine. Look, not a single dent.
But how is that possible after what the officer told us?
Yeah, if the lock had been in use when the door was busted down, then the lock itself should be completely wrecked.
So the lock on the door leading to the outside is undamaged. How can that be? Ah, das Schwert. Wahrscheinlich.
Oh.
Wir schauen uns mal die Fässer an. Okay,
Oh, there's paralyzing just die!
Oh nein, oh nein, oh nein.
Would you put cum inside of that?
Will I come inside of it? Let's see.
Logic tells me I should shove that sword up again.
It's a bit strange that you would say that. You know, no man alive can come a lot these barrels.
Yeah, so what about a broken props?
So one look at the pristine door lock of wir sollten aufhören darüber zu reden. And anyone can see that it was not in use at that time.
But the policeman outside said that it took 10 men to get it open.
The door that was locked tight, and despite it being not locked at all, it can only be because of this.
Oh! You mean...
The sword up my ass was used to jam the door. Here, take a look at that door handle. Do you see how the handle is completely destroyed?
So that's how the sword broke.
Nice.
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 Bekommen wir jetzt noch ein bisschen Logic, oder?
I thought that we might uncover the true identity of the kidnappers, but instead we've only uncovered more questions that need to be answered.
Oh God!
I'm mortally terrified.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth, am I correct?
What are you doing suddenly popping out of your secret entrance like that?
This is an underground passage used by staff members, sir. We badgers also make use of it in our duties.
Look, why don't you get out of there first and then we talk, okay?
I beg your pardon, miss.
Porter badger, get! Alright, only one more to go.
What are you getting all excited about?
Ah, Did you forget? The photo rally! Duh! See, look, now all I have to do is get a picture of the Bad Badger, and I'm done!
Ah, yes, I vaguely recall a contest or something of a sort. Ich finde das sehr creepy, ehrlich gesagt.
Same! What? It's gone! But where did it go?
Vielleicht kannst du Tacken leiser reden, ich glaube, du übersteuerst richtig. What happened? What's wrong?
A Bad Badger costume is missing, sir!
Was ist denn da?
Oh, is that all? Well, it's missing because the kidnapper stole it. I heard about how it was stolen, but they said that only 3 of the costumes have been taken.
What? Is he saying that more than 3 of them are gone? Mr. Proto-Badger, please tell me a little more about these costumes you use. Warum ist der Proto-Badger einfach nur ein Proto-Badger? Kein...
Ja, oder?
Ah!
Kein Dude!
What did you mean by a bad Badger costume is missing?
Na, dann kommst du raus, dass einfach darunter Phoenix ist. Der war so einfach sein Zweitjob. Well, just what I said, sir. We have 1 Bad Badger shot. Counting the spares, we have 2 of each costume on hand at all time. Okay, so because one of them is walking around in the park?
The other should be in that room.
Actually, both of them should be in that room.
Huh?
Huh? What do you mean? Normally, we don't use the Bad Badger costumes. In fact, we only use them during a certain event at a set time each day. It's a stage show where the Bad Badger wreaks havoc around the park. And the other Badgers must work together to apprehend him, sir. He has a gun.
I'm speechless that such a show exists.
Well, sir, I was just trying to explain it to you the only time we used that custom. Now, doesn't that make it near impossible to take a picture of the Bad Badger? Personally, I can't believe that it's this close to showtime and there's no costume. Oh dear, what am I to do, sir?
All this basically means is that the kidnapper stole 4 costumes in total.
Then I saying that there are 4 kidnappers?
No, I don't think that's very likely.
Oh!
Recall the costumes for a minute.
The stolen ones, you mean?
What proves that a 4th kidnapper does not exist?
Fucking Pink Badger, oder?
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, yeah.
Take that! If you had 4 people and you had wanted to steal a 4th costume, wouldn't you naturally go for the full set and steal a Pink Badger costume instead?
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense.
And yet the kidnappers decided to steal another Bad Badger. I believe the culprits needed 2 Bad Badger costumes, but the question is, why? Oh my god, wie es Macke guckt.
Why?
Wie ein Criminal with a gun.
Und jetzt haben wir die beiden letzten Logic-Dinger eigentlich,
Ja.
oder?
Den Unaccounted Bad Badger und die Costume Pieces.
Correct! Big... whole universe!
The second Bad Badger costume. I believe it may be closer at hand than we think.
Huh? What do you mean? What do you mean?
That costume in the trash. Wouldn't you say that it's wearing some very telltale pants?
Hey, you're right! Let's get it out of there and take a look!
As I suspected, it's a Bad Badger costume.
Well, minus the hat.
Okay, was hat der da für ein Loch in der Hand? Sehr suspicious. Oh fuck, das wollte ich nicht machen. Nein, Edgeworth ist es nicht. Ich wollte nur... Nein, nö, gib mir eine Sekunde. Erst examen.
Look! It's Henderson!
It looks like more something was ripped. Oh, die Gun ist immer im Kostüm dran genäht.
Oh.
Haben wir irgendwas mit der Gun hier drin?
Die Bibel.
Ja.
Da steht explizit, he has a gun. With a gun.
Wir können auch noch dem fehlenden Kopf vielleicht was sagen.
Ja.
I wonder why this Bad Badger's costume's right hand is torn up like that. Never mind.
Maybe it's a flash one from a fight with the Blue Badger. I always knew the Blue Badger was one ferocious beast.
I somehow doubt that even real Badgers are as bloodthirsty as that, Kay. Okay. Dann deducen wir endlich mit der Bible. Ich bin ready.
Aber er hat eine Hose an. Das ist
Aber es ist...
kontraproduktiv.
Eureka! I believe what we have here is an inconsistency. Denn der wahre Blue Badger is ein criminal with a gun.
Huh? Between what?
Look carefully. Our costume is not holding something in its right hand, but it should be.
Oh! The gun!
Precisely. The bad badger was designed to always hold a gun in his right hand. However... You there, did you remove a gun from this bad badger's right hand?
Oh, I did not, sir. The gun is supposed to be securely attached to the costume. Ha!
As I thought, the rip itself confirms my hypothesis that the gun was forcibly removed. Mr. Proto-Badger, the gun is, of course, not a functioning weapon, correct?
Oh, absolutely not, sir. It's just a model gun. However, it can fire blanks. We need to use them for the stage show.
It seems that our kidnappers also had a need for the model gun, my dear costume friend. Okay, es könnte ein Longshot sein, aber wir wissen, wir haben mindestens 2 Kidnapper jetzt schon. Ne? Es gab einen Fight zwischen 2.
Und einer hatte eine Gun, die nicht
Und
funktioniert.
einer davon war hier unser lieber Colin Deveray. Und wir wissen, und jetzt, Colin Deveray war nicht derjenige im Bad Badger Kostüm. Weil die brauchten die Gun vom einen Bad Badger Kostüm und haben es kaputt gemacht. Warum sollten sie die Gun wegnehmen von jemandem, der Rechtshänder ist?
Damn. Selbst voll lustig, wenn jetzt genau in dem Moment Edgeworth dasselbe gesagt hätte.
Das wäre schon cringe. I think we're about done with this room.
Und ich würde sagen, wir als nächstes, so what's next, das Folgenende erstmal.
No, das klingt fantastisch.
Jo, ja!
Ciao, bis zum nächsten Mal.